I tried knocking door and nobody's there. So then I took the different route. I started driving Uber when I closed my business, before I go on another business. That's a very practical way of meeting people. And I'm hearing people, I'm listening people, and I'm gonna share something today. So, most of you say that they are coming from the Democratic background, nobody born in Republican family. Maybe very few people in this room can say that I born in a Republican family. So, but that's the reality in Chicago today. And people, even they're born in a Republican family, sometimes they may not want to speak up, and that is not good. I'm not the person who don't speak up and walk away. I am kind of a person who stand up. So this is what happened really. When I was supporting Raja, hoping that he will support the hardworking Americans, he will support the business community. That's the only reason I supported. I don't know at the time what Republican philosophy means, Democrat philosophy means, what liberal agenda is, what conservative. I don't know nothing. I wanted to make sure, because I have seen hardworking Americans, how hard they work, and how they suffer, and how they compromise their own priority for life. And but long story short, 12 years when I was supporting him, all I have seen that he talks about that hardworking Americans, progressive middle class, but when it comes to reality, he has betrayed me. He has not stood up on anything that support hardworking Americans, support any immigrant community, support any veterans, support any of those things. Okay, he voted against the hardworking business tax budget. He did not support the defense spending. His concerns are more non-American than American. He cares for something, what happened in Russia, more than our people are suffering and losing their jobs and business and houses. So that is what makes me so angry, that we are in America and I want to represent America and Americans. That is my priority. So these are 4 things that I am running for. First of all, I want our border to be safe and secure and solid. There is no question about it. Whatever we need to do to secure our border, we must do it. I want my neighbor to be happy, I want my next door neighbor to be happy, but at the same time, to protect our boundary and our nation is our responsibility. It's not our neighbor's responsibility. Okay, so that's number 1. Number 2, we have a broken healthcare system. I was talking to a lot of people. They said Obamacare is a good idea, but it's not a good plan. So everybody recognized that Obamacare is not a solid, good plan, and they also recognize we need to fix it. Fix it now. They are spending a lot of time in Congress talking to Russia and China and things like that. Look at the president. He literally is in charge of the whole world. North Korea and South Korea is talking today. It's not because automatic process. President is in control, and he is concerned for everyone. And if 2 Korea is talking peace, that means that peace is in process for the whole world. That's the reality. Second, healthcare, we need to take care of that, fix that ASAP. Every entrepreneur, we need to create more jobs. And the only way we can create more jobs if we support our own entrepreneurs. And we need to create more jobs, we need to manufacture more jobs here. Okay? The jobs went to China, it's not going to come back to America. We need to have a 2nd generation jobs here. We need to have a 2nd generation of technology, robotic generation jobs needs to manufacture here. So those kind of things. And bottom line is, first of all, we have to take responsibility of our own business in our own family. And when I talk to many people, they sounds like they all are Republicans, honestly speaking. And most people, they think I'm voting Democrat. It's just not that they are Democrat, but they don't know what is the reality between Republican philosophy and Democratic philosophy. They think that my neighbor is Democrat, let me vote Democrat. But when you, as a person, when you talk to them, that these are the values, these are the real American values. We came in America to achieve our American dream. An American dream means what? have more opportunity and have more opportunity for all. See, we don't have a money problem. We have a spending problem. And the spending needs to be in control. Yes, we need to spend more money for further expansion. Like we need to create more jobs in a bigger infrastructure projects, like roads and bridges and big infrastructure. And small. And if we have big infrastructure project is running, then we have small construction jobs and construction business also flourish. So that's the reason I am running. And I have seen these differences. And when my opponent started talking about focusing more on refugee rights, more on Russia investigation, I kind of talked to myself that is he representing more American community or more non-American community? Because if you look back, if you go back and see, all his votes are something just doesn't represent us, technically speaking. He dedicated more time on Russia. He dedicated more time something that really don't add value to our family day to day. And that's the reason I really decided that I am the person that I am not walking away. I have only two choices. Either when I closed my business, when I started driving as an Uber, and I had two choices. And that's the reason I drove, because I want to really see what people feel. I talk to a lot of people in that process. So I can take any job or any business I can start, and I can walk away from the situation that what I'm witnessing. But then I was talking to my family and my son, and they said, you know what, you are not the one who walk away. And I cannot walk away from any situation. I am with you. I am with you today. I will be with you on 6th November, and I will be with you after 6th November as well. You can always count on me. You know, wherever I am there for you. And that's the reason I decided that let's do it. Everybody thinks that Raja has $3 million. He is incumbent. This is a blue state. This is a blue district. I don't believe that. Because there are enough people in the district are more responsible. I'm sure in this room, in last election, maybe 60% people voted for Democrats. Raise your hand if I'm right. Right? So we are here. All we need to do is pick the right person who can relate with you, who can represent you right, and who can work for your real problem. I don't care about Russia and China. I care about you and your family more than them. So let's come together, let's work hard. November is a done deal, we can definitely win it. I 1000% believe that I can win this district, there is no doubt about it. I have absolutely every fiber of my body believe that I will be the next congressman in November. Yes. And that's absolute done deal. Only thing is, wherever, every township I will be going now, I'll be telling them that you're not just one person. There are thousands of people behind me that I can see. Same thing with Mayurbai. You are here in Chicago, what, more than 50 years, 40 years? 40 years. There are thousands of people behind you. We don't want to just call it like we are a community member. We want to create the responsible community. And that's the reason we need to send somebody in DC who understand the number, who are practical, okay? And I'm so happy talking to Asad. Asad said, I'm coming from the Muslim community. And I am a Republican. I support Donald Trump. And whatever he says makes sense. Yes, I agree that some Muslim community have a problem, and I recognize that. And I will stand up for that. Right, Asad?
Of course.
If they are wrong, they are wrong. It's time that our own people from our own community stand up for their own community. And find like-minded people. And make sure they are more responsible Republicans, more responsible citizens. And that's what this room is all about. We are more responsible citizens today. So we need this, our responsibility to we can create more responsible community for tomorrow. Our next generation is here. My son is going to UIC, his two friends, and I happen to know that Justice's son and Ravi Bhai's son, they all stay together in same college, same school. And I just recently find out, God bless you guys. So this is where you will be the responsible friend, responsible citizens, and responsible family member for tomorrow. Developing a sustainable, responsible society is on your shoulder. So work hard for your dream and achieve your dream.